John Calvin on Psalm 128. Blessed is every one that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labor of thine hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house, thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth the Lord. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life. Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel. You will eat the fruit of your labor. Blessings and prosperity will be yours. Here the prophet teaches us that we ought to form a different estimate of what happiness consists in, from that formed by the world, which makes a happy life to consist in ease, honors, and great wealth. He recalls God's servants to the practice of moderation, which almost all men refuse to exercise. How few are to be found who, were it left to their own choice, would desire to live by their own labor. Yes, who would account it a single benefit to do so. No sooner is the name of happiness pronounced, that instantly every man breaks forth into the most extravagant ideas of what is necessary to it. So insatiable a gulf is the covetousness of the human heart. The prophet therefore bids the fearers of God to be content with this one thing, with having the assurance that having God for their foster father, they shall be suitably maintained by the labor of their own hands, just as it is said in Psalm 34, verse 10, quote, "The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing." Unquote. We must remember that the prophet does not speak of the highest blessedness, which consists not in meat and drink, nor is confined within the narrow bounds of this transitory life. But he assures God's believing people that even in this pilgrimage or earthly place of sojourn they shall enjoy a happy life, until he has at last brought us to eternal glory. 1 Timothy 4, verse 8. The prophet, therefore, very properly reminds the faithful that they already receive some fruit of their integrity, when God gives them their food, makes them happy in their wives and children, and condescends to take care of their life. But his design in commending the present goodness of God is to animate them to hasten forward with alacrity on the path which leads to their eternal inheritance.